everyone, welcome to Cybersecure You. I'm your girl Val Forensic Gal. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so this week we are going to be talking about something that I, once again, have personal experience dealing with, and that is, wait for it, owning a Tesla. Lord have mercy. You know that song? Lord, have mercy. I've been walking like I do. Anyways, let's not go there with it. Bottom line, you guys, I have mentioned this online. I was in a severe accident. And now my car is being worked on. That's a whole separate set of drama. But while that's happening, I decided, you know what? Let me check out a Tesla. I've always wanted a Tesla. It's been a goal for myself at the beginning of this year, and finally I was able to go and get one. $10,000 down. Cash. Here you go. First problem began. They didn't even let me customize my vehicle. Every other Tesla owner I've spoken to, they were able to customize their vehicle. But of course, when I sat down with the salesperson in Temecula, okay, California, she basically pulls up this vehicle and says, here's your car. So I remember looking to my mother and saying, well, okay, at least it's silver. But what about red? And she's like, oh, that would cost $10,000 more. And then she goes through this whole spiel and she basically lets me know that this is my car. She never told me where it was coming from. She never told me I could customize the vehicle. Basically, she just said, here's your car. Now, that's an issue, all right? That's number one. So, all right, did that around the end of October. Get these messages. Everything is done on an app with Tesla, okay? I mean, everything. The process is actually seamless. I loved the process. It was very easy, very simple. A lot of times when you go into a car dealership, it is taking you hours. It takes the whole day to buy a car, right? But Tesla makes it very simple. You're like in and out, and everything is done on the app. All decisions are made on the app. So let's say you're financing the vehicle. You fill out all the information, it's on the app, they put that information in, and then you play the waiting game. They send you a message, they let you know this is who's financing you. Okay, this is when you can come pick up your vehicle. So for me, the pickup date was November 4th. So I drive all the way down to Carlsbad. Now I did have a choice of which location. What was weird is they tried to send me all the way to Riverside, and I'm like, I don't want to go to Riverside. You don't have anything between Los Angeles and San Diego County, which is where I'm at, my mom's at. Like, you don't have anything there. So they gave us a few options, and I wanted to pick something closer to my mother because she's older, so then we went to Carlsbad, okay? Get to the Carlsbad location, seamless process once again. Everybody at Tesla is extremely nice, super, super nice, okay? Just too nice. Maybe that's the issue. They're just too damn nice because they're being sneaky. They're being underhanded. Anyways, I will say this. I am so frustrated because, I mean, for the last little less than a month, ever since I bought the vehicle, it's been one drama after the next, after the next, after the next. So I'm going to take you guys through and take you down my path and what I've had to deal with. All right. Get the vehicle, look at the vehicle. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Look inside, everything on the surface, aesthetic-wise, amazing. Maybe 2 days later, I'm in the car. It's at night. I noticed flashing lights under the dashboard. I mean, and it was coming mainly under the glove compartment box. And I'm like, well, that wasn't happening when I first got the vehicle. What's this? First time I noticed it, I ignored it. Second time, I'm like, let me see what's going on here. Let me take a look and see why the lights are flashing. When I go under the glove box to see why the lights are flashing, because it wasn't flashing before, where it looked like it was coming from, it seemed like it was under the glove compartment box, but more so by the footrest, the passenger footrest on the passenger side. So if you're in the passenger seat, it's where the passenger's feet would be under the dashboard.
So This is flickering. I don't know what the hell it is. It's under the dashboard, but it keeps flickering. And it's not coming from outside. It's like literally in the car. Now, I've never seen that happen before when I first bought the car. That there's something flickering under here. And the only reason we can see it clearly is because I kind of... What the hell is it?
So I look under, I see that the carpet is like kind of carved around this trimming, or it's like some kind of hardware, right? Some kind of rubber, but yet metal looking type of hardware. And I look down there and I see all these scratches and marks. And we're going to be showing you the example. So you'll see the scratches and the marks. It's as if somebody took a knife or a pen or something and carved into the rubbery part of this car, the interior part of the car. All right. So it's all carved. And so the carpet was like already pulled up. So I moved the carpet back a little bit more, and there's all sorts of slashes in that part of the car. And it looks worn out, it looks used. So I start recording, and as I'm recording, I look under the glove compartment box, because there's a whole panel under the glove box where there's like vents, a little vent, and other, other for hardware, I guess, so to speak, that is a part of the vehicle, obviously. And when I look under that, all of that is old, like used parts. The vent under there looked crusty. It looked like it had some kind of mildew or some kind of substance on it. There was something that it was just old. And so I was just in shock when I saw it. Immediately, I'm calling Tesla. You know, it was late, so I had to wait till the next day. I'm calling Tesla, like, look, I just purchased this vehicle 2 days ago. Why am I seeing parts in my car that are old? Why am I seeing scratches and damages to the hardware and I'm using it because I'm thinking tech, of course, you know, cyber secure you. I'm like, why am I seeing damage to a brand new Tesla Model 3 2023 that I just picked up? So I drive to another Tesla service department here in Los Angeles, off Centinela. I don't even give a damn anymore. I'm putting them the hell out there. Fuck that. Okay. Get over there. They see the damage. At first they were like, not trying to believe me. I showed them my videos. So then the guy, the service representative, I guess, he looks under, he sees it, he goes, he grabs somebody from the service department, they come out, they look at it, they start chit-chatting, and they're like, okay, we can repair this for you, but it's going to require that we pull out the entire dashboard. And I was like, excuse me? You got to come again? You got to do what now? Now, in a Tesla, the dashboard, like any car, it goes all the way across the length of the front of the car. And with Teslas, the entire computer system is under the damn dashboard. Okay? Not only that, there are many things attached to this dashboard. You've got the steering wheel, you've got the middle console, you've got the glove box, you've got all these things that are attached. Now they're like, well, it's not that big of a deal because things pop off. We can pop this off, we can pop that off. But to take out the dashboard, now I was told the dashboards were put in with some kind of crane. Like it's an extensive, like big old machinery that puts the dashboard in. But they're saying they're gonna take this dashboard back out by hand, because the part that is damaged with all the scrapes and the scratches goes across the entire bottom of the car, the bottom where from the passenger side door all the way to the driver's side door. that part that they so-called need to fix. Not only that, they said they can easily pop out the old parts and with the vents and everything that's under the glove box. But the bottom panel or the bottom framework, what have you, that goes all the way across, they have to pull out the dashboard in order to repair that. And I'm just literally in shock, sitting there like, I know damn well I did not just put down $10,000 on a vehicle that is requiring this much work. All right, so I made the appointment. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, this does not seem like a good idea. Especially since under there is an entire computer system that is linked to the display that is necessary in order to drive the vehicle safely. All right. So when I'm charging the car and putting electricity in the car while I'm over at the pump, I'm asking a few other Tesla owners if they've experienced this problem, if they've seen flashing lights, and the flashing lights are like blue, red, and white. If they've seen that, if they have experienced that, everyone said no. All right. Even when I took it to the service department and showed them the video of the flashing lights, they also seemed to be like, I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. They looked lost. So we all know if you go in somewhere and you have an issue and it's an issue that is common, it's going to be like, oh, you know what? We've seen that before. Don't worry about it. It's this, that, and the other. In my case, every place I took it, every service center I took it to, everyone was clueless. They had no idea what that flashing light was and why. There was a lot of assumptions made. Oh, well, it seems maybe it's something about a connector and it's not all the way connected properly. Could be loose wires. Something is going on, but we're not sure. We have to take a look at that too. So after getting advice from other Tesla owners, like, look, I would not have them pull out the entire dashboard. They pull out that entire dashboard and they don't put it back properly, and it gets put back in properly. You could have loose screws. You can have wires that aren't properly connected. And then I'll be driving and hearing rattling noises. I will get interruptions in the display. It will malfunction, all of these things. So I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm calling the appointment off. And this is also after I spoke to a couple service managers at Tesla, one in Santa Monica, one back in Carlsbad. Because what I ended up doing, I was so upset that they sold me a vehicle like this. I hopped in the car and drove all the way back to Carlsbad from Los Angeles, okay? Early in the morning, first one there, got them out there, the service advisors and whoever the hell came out and explained to me the process and what it is and what I should and should not do. And I should actually go through this service process to let them try to repair it. And I was just like crying. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. This makes absolutely no sense on a brand new 2023 Tesla Model 3. Why am I buying a vehicle that has used parts in it, damaged parts in it, and you have to fix some kind of electrical whatever, and I'm supposed to be comfortable with this? I was furious. But I was also I was calm, but I was also mad, and I was crying because my hard-earned money went to somebody scamming me. No one likes to be scammed. I'm like, swap the dang vehicle out. It's only been a few days. Oh, we have a policy where we don't swap vehicles out. They came back out and brought me a number to the Tesla's National Dispute Center. And I immediately called them. But the smart thing I did was go back in to the service department and get someone else. It's always good to get 2 or 3 opinions, okay? So those first Tesla servicemen came out and fluffed it up and said this and said that and heard me cry, saw me cry and heard me, bitch and complain. But I went right back in and got the actual manager. And I told one of the other service guys, he was alarmed about what I was saying. He went and got the manager and we were back outside again. And the manager was very specific. I would not advise you to pull out the entire dashboard. There is way too many components under this dashboard. It is a computer and anything can go wrong. I would advise against it. But they are unwilling to swap the vehicle out. All right. So we go through all of that. I get back to LA. Now all of a sudden, more issues are happening. And I have video of that. We will show you some of the complications where I was trying to navigate. The navigation system all of a sudden got stuck. I couldn't type in where I was trying to go. I couldn't actually minimize the window. There was all sorts of issues along the lines of what was happening on the display. I would put in my driver pin. There's a pin for you to drive. So that keeps people out the vehicle. Or let's say they get in the vehicle, they can't just take off with the vehicle. They got to be able to at least have the PIN, or they got to have the Tesla card, okay? Might as well show you the Tesla card. This is a special card. This card makes it so that when you put it near the glove box, no one can drive unless you have this card or your phone is connected. All right. So even if the phone is connected, sometimes it requires that you use this card. Boy, wait till you hear what they did with that when it comes to the new software update. It's just bullshit. But we're going to explain all of that in part 2. So stay tuned for part 2 because there is more to this story. And I want to share it because it's just, if there's anybody else going through this, anybody, please contact me. Let's fight this together. Let's fight this together because it's wrong and it's unfair. So thank you so much for joining me on Cybersecure You. Stay tuned for part 2 of this Tesla drama. I'm not even sure what to call this. Diary of a mad Tesla owner. I have no idea. But nevertheless, we're going to discuss this on part 2. Peace out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.